Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be a fall DIY. I'm super excited. I absolutely love everything about fall. There's all the cozy vibes and all the decor is just so beautiful. But this year is a little bit special to me because last year was such a whirlwind. The holiday season, the fall season, we had just PCS to Texas, and we bought a house, you know, maybe 60 days later, I think. It was just, everything just went by so fast. I didn't get time to slow down and enjoy it the way that I really wanted to. So I'm super excited about the season this year. In addition, my husband will be coming home from deployment soon, so that's another check in the fall season that I'm so happy about. But without further ado, you guys, I'm not going to talk a hole in your head. I'm just so excited, you know, to get the season kicked off with this first DIY. And I use products from around my home, things that I have bought in the past, just things that were laying around, and I thought, let me put them to good use. So let's get started, you guys. So you guys, as I said before, a lot of this stuff came out of my crafting stash. These candlesticks I got from the Dollar Tree. These chargers I got from Hobby Lobby about a year ago. And that cake plate has never been used. As I've said before, you guys, I'm not much of a baker. So usually I just throw together some cupcakes out of a box. But all of these products were just laying around my home, and I wanted to put them to good use. And I didn't want to shop too much for fall decor because, as I said, my husband will be home closer to the Christmas season, and I really want to go all out and decorate for his homecoming. So this is how I'm getting started, you guys. I'm using a combination of hot glue as well as some of the gel super glue from the dollar store, and I'm just setting up the base of the tier tray. And as you can see, I'm using a not a ruler, but a tape measurement, just because I tried to want to have it centered as much as possible. Since I will be balancing some objects on it, they won't be too heavy, but I still don't want it to be lopsided or anything like that. So right now I'm going in with the Gorilla Glue. I want to make sure that the base and the candlesticks at the bottom of the base are super duper secure, because I intend to make this three-story tier shelf. The 3 shelves, I guess you could say. But yeah, I plan to make it pretty high, so I want to make sure that it's really sturdy. So I'm using a combination of Gorilla Glue, the super glue, and the hot glue so it'll dry instantly. So here, you guys, I'm just going to let gravity do its thing, and I decided that if I turned it upside down and just let it, you know, bond a little bit like that, it'll get a better grip, and it'll dry better because it's upside down and the weight is coming down on it, of course. And now, while that's sitting and drying, I'm going to go do the top part, where I'm just going to glue the cake pan onto this candle holder right here. So you guys, I let that dry for probably about 30 minutes, and now I am just going to go in with the Gorilla Glue as well as my hot glue gun, and I am going to glue the top part of the tier tray to the bottom part. So after letting that dry for a little bit, I am going to spray paint the entire thing white. I am just using some paint that I got from Walmart. I will have it linked down in the description box below. So you guys, now on to the decorating. I'm taking these old pumpkins that I had from last year, and I am going to spray paint them with this dark teal paint. It's not a huge difference, but I just didn't want that gloss and that shine. As I said in previous videos, I really want my decor this year to be more muted, more matte type of colors. So right now what I'm doing is I am taking them after I spray painted them dark teal, and I'm going over them with a mixture of white and a touch of teal paint. And as you can see down here in the corner, those are the paints that I use and I mix together. I will have them linked down in the description box below, but I purchased them from either Walmart and the Dollar Tree. So you guys, I am just going to take this little wooden ornament that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am mixing some teal and some white paint together, and I am going to paint it so that I can, put some words on top of this hanging ornament, this wooden hanging ornament. But you guys, this is my mistake session. Now, as you can see, I am trying to do a plaid, a gingham, I guess you would call it, type of pattern on this wooden ornament. And what I did is I used painter tape, and I did a crisscross pattern, and I went outside and I spray painted it. And as you can see now, I'm using painter's tape once again so that I can go across it with an orange color, where I mixed a tan and the orange paint that you saw in my previous clip. As I said, I will link them down in the description box below. But the reason I'm showing you all this entire process is because I made a huge mistake. As I said, every time I do a DIY, guys, I will not take my mistakes out, because I don't want you to think that the process is like super duper simple. The creative process is kind of a hot mess, just to tell you the truth. But I made a mistake. My lines were not even, and also after I completed doing this plaid pattern, as I try to paint the words on it, I was completely unsuccessful. But the reason I'm showing you this process is just to show you that sometimes you need a second or a third try. So you guys, it's another day, and I wanted to show you how the messed up ornament turned out. I just took another one from my stash, and I just did the process all over and just perfected it this time and got it right. I'm so happy that I did. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this old little frame that I got from the Dollar Tree probably 2 years ago. And I just really haven't had any use for it, but it was just super cute. I didn't want to throw it out. So I'm going to take off the galvanized sign that says family. My fingers and my pen wasn't working, so I just grabbed a little steak knife, and that worked perfectly. And now what I'm going to do is just try to peel some of that paper off, and then I'm just going to hot glue the word family onto the wooden ornament. So I'm just going to add back the twine inside, the little hole that was there. I just felt that it looked empty, and I like twine. It gives it a more farmhousey look, so I just decided to tie it back, even though I'm not hanging it on anything. So on to the next DIY. I got this little shadow box, I guess you can call it, from the Dollar Tree, as well as those puff stickers. I had them in a previous haul. And what I'm going to do is just take apart this shadow box here. Me and my steak knife, y'all. One day I'm going to get real, crafter supplies. Better ones anyway. And so just the background, I'm just going to take that little sticker that they had off, and I spray painted the back. And I'm using the exact same spray paint I have throughout the entire video, the dark teal that I purchased from Target. As I said, it will be in the description box below. And I'm just taking these puffy, leaf stickers, and I'm just placing them in a way that I think will be really cute against the clear, frame, and that it can, just accentuate the letters a little bit. I don't want it to be all over, because I want, the letters, to pop off that dark background. But I also want it to be obvious that this is a, fall sign. So now that I've got the stickers in a way that I want them to be, I am going to pop this back in. You could use some super glue or maybe a little bit of hot glue if you want it to be super secure. But because there were nails that already secured it, I just simply popped it right back into the holes that were already there. So you guys, last but not least, I am going to take this sign that I already, tore apart and use a piece of it. And it's just a really good stand, so I didn't want it to go to waste. And I'm just going to repurpose it. I just simply, I took off the saying that was already up there and the paper that was already up there, and I sanded it pretty good just to try to get it nice and smooth. And now I'm just going over it with white paint. So you guys, I'm going to try to do a little plaid pattern on these pumpkins that I cut out. These are just some cardboard that I had lying around in my recycling box from an old pizza box, you guys. And I just drew some pumpkins and I cut them out and I spray paint them with that dark teal paint that you've seen all the way throughout the video. And now I'm just using my thin little paint strips to make small lines so I can do a plaid pattern. Once again, I'm going to be mixing this bright orange paint that I have with this caramel colored, just so that it can look more burnt and just a little bit more muted. So now that is all completed and the paint is dry, I'm just going to go in here with my hot glue gun and I'm just simply going to glue them down, in a place that I think is cute, and I will have myself a little stand with some pumpkins. I was fishing for an extra glue gun, you guys. My glue had ran out, so I just needed an extra one to push through. So now guys, on to the decorating of the Teir tray. So as you can see, I have here all of the DIYs that I've made throughout the video. And behind these DIYs, I have a couple of old and a couple of new items that, I've had, in the past years, and a couple of things that I bought. So this is an old hay bale that I should have never taken out the plastic. It's shedding incredibly. Some old leaves, some old picks. These are new. These velvet pumpkin picks. They are so pretty. They were only 98 cents each at Walmart, you guys. Run in and go get some. See if there's any left. They only had them in orange when I was there. But man, they are so pretty. Let me tell you, they are really giving Hobby Lobby a run for their money with these high-end picks. And I have a lot of these are just old pumpkins that you all saw me earlier in the video paint. Just try to get them more muted and distressed looking. And I really didn't like the stem that came on it. It just looked way too, cheesy and fake. So I just got some sticks out my backyard and just poked them through the styrofoam. I have this burlap. It was just some burlap cloth that I had, and I cut it up into strips to lay it down as a base. And as you can see, I've got some old potpourri back there as well. So you guys, here I am just placing everything. There was some twine hanging off the burlap, so I just wanted to cut that off very quickly. I've got my little shadow box up here, and now I'm just going to arrange some of these larger pumpkins and some of the pigs. Just, you know, try to make it all look balanced. So I've got a little bit more items up there. It's starting to get full and look really awesome. I'm just putting up there my DIY that I painted and glued the galvanized letter on, as well as the plaid pumpkins. As I said, just no rhyme or reason, just trying to fill everything up, just using all my picks and all of my pumpkins just to arrange it in a balanced fashion. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with the potpourri, use the pine cones as well as some of the cinnamon sticks as filler. So you guys, here it is all completed, and to tell you the truth, I have got to break my arm patting myself on the back. I am so overjoyed with the finished product. It's just gorgeous, and I just love the way the colors coordinated together. This first DIY of the season has definitely set the tone. So you guys, we're here at the end of my video, and I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. It was super inexpensive to make, so much fun, and I think it's just a great way to kick off the fall season. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.